Okay, I see coffee in my life as a problem where I want to feel like after 6 days without drinking coffee before, I felt amazing and I felt like I had natural energy and it was all good. But what the caffeine does after I crash from it, or a little bit, makes me kind of insecure in the mind where my mind's kind of confused in a way where it's blocking the receptors for sleep. And then when the sleep receptors, when I crash off the coffee, I get even more tired, or you know what I mean, or not more tired, but like it's just fatigued in the brain. Like my brain gets fatigued from the coffee, and I don't know how to describe it. It's like if I drink too much, or like dark roast or something like that, it has a stronger effect on the brain, which it has more of that side effect of that kind of fogginess. You know what I mean, of the confusion. But what I'm trying to do is I went 6 days without coffee before, but this time I'm trying to quit for good because I really need to quit drinking coffee. That's the biggest thing I need to quit, is coffee. I don't have a problem with alcohol. Once in a while I drink alcohol, but it's just not that much, you know what I mean? I don't think I have a problem with it because I don't really crave alcohol. I just crave like coffee and THCA. But the weed thing, I gotta, eventually quit too, the weed. But coffee's the first thing. Remember, I went 5 days without smoking weed, and I just need like a girlfriend or to go to Wausau to have some friends to hang out with, so that I can get through this. My goals. You know what I mean? Without being too bored, because when I'm too bored, I want something. I want something to do. So if I turn to coffee or that, it's a coping mechanism for being lonely, and to be bored, not having anything to do. But sometimes I'm my own company where in the mornings, I kind of just joke around with myself and say funny things and do different things like that. I almost make myself laugh sometimes, like generally, feeling like I can laugh, from these things that I create and make up, the funny things like BB, BB, it's BB. But anyway, like, I'm just saying, like, there's many ways that I found out online to stop drinking coffee, to, wean off coffee or go cold turkey. And that's basically putting like decaf in your coffee, half decaf, half not. And then 75% decaf and 25% regular, and then 100% decaf. And that's every day you go down like 25%, and then you could basically get little to with no withdrawals from it, from the caffeine and all that. But what I'm trying to say is that, there has to be this, way of like, went for 6 days without drinking coffee, and I felt fantastic and on top of the world, like I didn't even need it. But I said, wonder what it'd feel like to drink some coffee, because I haven't had coffee in a while, to know what it's like, after like 6 days. So I had a really good coffee buzz, but that faded away. And like coffee, the coffee buzz in general only lasts for so long, and then it goes away. And basically, it's not worth it for me. The cause and effect of like what it does to me. But when I don't have it, for the first couple days when I don't have it, it's kind of rough. But what I'm trying to say is after like 6 days, I'm all golden. It's all good. So I'm going to try my best to just do my best ability to try to find something to do, like go for long walks, try to find something to do, because that apartment's making me go crazy. I'm in like isolated, solitary confinement in my apartment. There's nobody else there. I'm just watching TV, going crazy, watching the same westerns over and over. Well, they're not the same westerns, but there's like nothing on during the day, and it's only Star Trek at night. So I'm watching things that I'm not even really into that much. You know what I mean? And yeah, I just definitely got to watch YouTube today and learn more and occupy my brain to do that, but then give myself some rest when I need it. But I've been waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. My sleep schedule got off, and I fall asleep around like 6 o'clock at night, wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's my sleep schedule. I got to stay up until 12 o'clock at night. Then I can wake up at like 6 or, 7 in the morning. Because I'll get lack of sleep then. Not 8 hours, but like more like 5 or something. But that would help get my sleeping schedule back at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning. The waking schedule of it. But what I'm trying to say is that it's just, I really wish that I could, get through these couple of days without coffee, not crave it as much, because I need to, you know what I mean, get through my life. And I don't want coffee to be in the way of my life, you know what I mean? To where when I read that book, Eckankar Ancient Wisdom, it's teaching me things on YouTube, but when I get the actual book, I'll study it, and I'll begin more knowledgeable of it, and that I can do more things, you know what I mean? So I'll still write my book, the second book I'm writing, in my own information of what I learn myself, because if I learn everything like myself and myself learning of new knowledge that's not known yet to mankind, that's what I'm trying to do, is spread this example or more knowledge to mankind that brings heaven to earth. So basically that's what I'm trying to do with what I'm doing. But the marketing of my book, I check my email. In my marketing my book, the signature, I have to sign its signature, sign something to get started on the marketing. So that hasn't happened yet. So I'm still waiting on that. But my check did go through for iUniverse through authorhouse.com. So yeah, everything's good with that. So I just want you to know that I'm doing good. I just wish I could be doing better, because I need a girlfriend in my life. Like, if I go to Wausau, I need a ride to Wausau. I'm stranded in Merrill, and I don't have many friends in Merrill. And if I just went to Wausau, I'd be able to do way better, way better. Like, I miss Jessica, and spending time with her, and it was so amazing, the memories I had with her. And I really wish I could get out of this, like, town, or at least go to Tomahawk, you know what I mean? But the person that usually helps me go to Tomahawk is not available right now, so I'm basically stuck in Merrill, and it's driving me crazy. If I just did my due diligence to be like sober between everything, like no alcohol, no drinking coffee, no smoking weed. What else? No smoking cigarettes. Well, I don't smoke cigarettes anyway, but that's what I gotta do, is just maintain my due diligence to do this. So anyway, Cody Kamrath, love, worship, honor, and obey the Divine Princess forever. Amen. I love you, Divine Princesses out there. Take care of yourself, and I'll try to take care of you the best of my ability. But I've been asking girls at the gas stations out, but I haven't got a response off of Facebook yet. And I just wish things would go my way sometimes, you know what I mean? I wish I had some more fun, that's all. I need to have some fun, you know what I mean? Alright, take care of the girls. I love you. Alright, bye.